I'm gonna love you.
Hey everyone, welcome to Coffee with Brian, episode 6. Alright, in this episode, I'm going to talk to you about the supplies I use for an art form that I'm not really doing. I hope to someday do it, considering the fact I spent about $400 or $500 on this crap. I'm going to talk to you about and show you the stuff I use or would use for airbrushing. Alright, first off, the most important thing, you're not going to do any airbrushing without this thing. And that is this puppy right here. This is my compressor. Alright, now, make sure when you get one that it has this regulator on it and this pressure gauge where you can set this regulator. Because if you don't have that, with airbrushing, it's consistent pressure. So what you want, it's been a while since I messed with it, but I want to say it's between like 20 to 40 psi is where you want it, depending on what type of gun you're using and what type of paint you're using. Some paints require more psi to push it through the gun. Others require less. If you use too much, you're going to get splatter, you're going to get overspray, There's a science to this, folks. I'm not lying. Now, the one I have actually come with these, I don't know if you can see them here. These two things here, these are actually where you can rest your guns. You can put your two guns in here. Like I said, this pressure regulator. Of course, your switch over here, turn it on and off. And then you've got your main line, which goes to your gun right here. There's different types. This is actually a screw-on. You can get quick connects if you want to put an adapter on here. A lot of you mechanics out there don't know what I'm talking about. Quick connects, very easy. Pull it back, stick the gun on, release it, snaps in, done. These you actually have to screw on, but it's no big deal. Also, make sure that your compressor has a valve here to release water, because you're going to build up water in here, condensation. You don't want the condensation on your painting. You want it in here. And make sure just release that after. Now I'm going to show you the guns I got. Alright. Now. Okay. With airbrushing, there are multiple different kind of guns. You've got gravity feed. You have siphon feed. You have, well, I'll just get one out and show you. This is a Master Airbrush G22. This is actually a 0.3 millimeter spray nozzle. Let me get it out and show y'all here. This is what's called a gravity feed airbrush. That's what it looks like. Alright, you've got your, if I can get it out of here, good Lord have mercy. You've got your chamber here where your paint goes. Now you're only going to put, with these type of guns, you're not going to be doing t-shirts, stuff like that. Because you're not going to hold that much paint. You're going to be constantly running out of paint using these. These don't hold that much. But you're going to put your paint in here, a couple drops. With airbrush paint, unlike spray paint or acrylic, airbrush paint goes a long, long way. A couple drops will net you a large area. Anyway, put your paint in there. This is your trigger. You push down. See, I don't know if you can see it. You push down on this trigger, causes spray to go out. Now, this one, this is what they call a dual action. Some of them is just push down, spray. But you want to try to get one that is both push down to engage the spray, and then you can pull it back. The more you pull it back, the more the spray comes out. So, and this is the part where it takes a lot of patience. Because not only do you have to push down, but you've got to be controlling how far back this comes. And it's you got to get used to it. Now with brush guns, you want to make sure there's well, let me take it off here. Maybe you can see it. Right in here, well, I don't know if you can see it or not, there's a little needle right here. And the spray paint, the airbrush paint is going to come out around that needle. Now if you watch, as I pull that back, that needle starts to disappear, which allows more of a spray pattern. Now some spray paint artists will take that cap off to help keep it from gunking up. But when you're doing that, if you're up close, and a lot of airbrush stuff is up close, you bend that needle, you're done. This gun is useless till you get another needle. Now that needle will go from the front here all the way to the back, and I'll show you the back here. See, there's the other end of that needle. And as you press that gun, you can see this thing here moving in and out. And like I said, right here, that's where you screw it on. Where you screw this from your air compressor. I'll just go ahead and do it here. Just like that. Now, like I said, this 0.3 millimeter, which is pretty good spray. And then I also have the G25 model, which is 0.2 millimeter. I have this one. This is a siphon feed. I want to say this is more, I want to say when I bought the kit, this is for temporary tattoos, cake decorating, stuff like that. Yes, you can decorate cakes with airbrush. My brother, if you're listening, yeah, with this thing right here, you can spray decorate your cakes. My brother does baked goods, does very good at it. He probably already knows about this, but just in case, Aaron, yeah, you can use this. Like I said, these are siphon feeds, and what that is this gun here. Now, remember when I said some of them are only push down to engage? That's this one. No pull back on this, just push down to engage the spray. You can adjust the spray right here. You can see this little, right here, you can adjust the spray in and out. Anyway, right here where you see this tube, right like that. And what it does is as you engage that trigger, the air pressure will actually cause it to suck out. And you'll see a little tube in this jar will cause it to suck out of here. That way you can get more paint in here. You don't have to constantly be putting paint in there. So, that's siphon feed. Alright. And I also have another one that I bought. This thing's even got dust on it. I have one bigger name gun. I have an Eyewater Neo. And then, as you can see, this puppy was 90 bucks. I haven't paid 90. Because as with my other videos, like I said, use that coupon. Always use, if you're going to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, always use that coupon. Hey, I mean, if you don't, you're just throwing your money out the window. Use the coupon. Hobby Lobby has 40% coupon every day of the week. Michael's has 40% coupon. Sometimes they have 50% coupon. So watch out for that stuff. You get it on your smartphone. Just put in, if you're a Hobby Lobby, put in Hobby Lobby 40% off coupon. And it'll bring up a link. Click that. Give them the code at the register. Boom, 40% off. Same thing with Michael's. Michael's coupon. It'll bring up whether it's a 40 or a 50. But anyway, this was 90 bucks. I didn't pay that. I paid, I paid 45, 50 bucks for it. A lot better. but this is a good gun. This is a siphon feed. This is like what you'd want to use for, and this is actually the, yep, this is the dual action. Push down to engage, pull back, direction of the spray. This is what you'd want to use for airbrushing t-shirts, license plates. If you're doing like motorcycle tanks, you're doing details on cars. Yeah, they use airbrushes to airbrush on motorcycle tanks, fenders, cars, fenders. You've seen like the flames on the side. A lot of them use these airbrush, siphon feed airbrush. All right, that's the guns. Now, another big thing you're going to need if you're airbrushing, I don't remember what it's called, something pot. But, well, let me get an airbrush out here so I can show you. Show you what this does. All right. And again, like I said, this is a gravity feed, but if you look, this chamber is even smaller. So, yeah, you're going to change paint a lot. Anyway, how this is designed is you take your gun, stick it in this hole right here. And you got your air hooked up. You put some airbrush cleaner, which is this stuff right here. This is an airbrush cleaner. Now, you can make your own with isopropyl alcohol and like 2 other ingredients. I can't remember. But what you do is you fill up this chamber here, and then you engage this, pull it back. Do that 4 or 5 times. And what it's doing is there's a filter right here that you can change out. It's like a little cloth filter. As you're spraying this, it keeps all the mist. As you can see, there's liquid in here. Keeps it all in the pot. You're not breathing in all those vapors and stuff. Whereas spray paint needs to be done outside or in my garage. This, I do in the house. If I did it, you can do it in the house. So, this is a must-have. You got to have one of these. Amazon, $12, I want to say. They're not very expensive. So do yourself a favor and get one of these. Alright, put this gun back in here. Well, if you go in there we go. Okay, now like I said, this is the airbrush cleaner. This is Medea, Eyewater Medea version. I'll say this was $4 or $5. Now, like I said, you can't make your own. Some people do. Again, I don't mess with it enough, so I just get this. Alright. And then, of course, you can buy, if you got a siphon feed, you can buy these. This was $5 at Hobby Lobby. But, again, I didn't pay that 40% off coupon. But you can fill this up. Buy a bunch of different ones of these. If you're going to be doing t-shirts, license plates, whatever. You can fill these up with whatever color you want and have them 10, 15, 20 of these sitting there. And then as you run out of one, pop the other one in. Or you want to change colors, you do a quick little clean on your gun, then pop this one in, shoot a couple of times, make sure the other color's out, and then you're good to go with the next color. So you get a couple of them. Alright, now, these are the paints that come with that kit I bought. They're cheap paints, but they're opaque. This is what I was talking about. There's transparent, there's opaque, there's metallic, there's pearlescent, there's iridescent. There's a bunch of different kind of paints with this stuff. But these are just plain old opaque colors right here. And let's see. This is actually a pearlized. This is Createx. This is good stuff. This is a pearlized, looks like pink. Oh, it's a magenta. This is a pearlized magenta. As you can tell, my wife loves pink, so I bought pinks. This is actually Createx fluorescent pink, which means it'll glow under a black light. I've got it. Now this is Aztec testers. This is, I want to say, yeah, it's a pearl. This is a pearl blue, which if you can hear that ball? There's a ball in there. It keeps it mixed up. Alright, now, these are the big boys right here. Createx Wicked. This is the good stuff. This is top of the line crap right here. And as you can see, how much was that? 34 bucks for, well, and one of these, this is a reducer for your paint to stretch it out farther. So you're actually only getting, and I want to say that, yeah, that's white. You're getting 5 colors for 34 bucks. You know, because like I said, this is a reducer. But this stuff is top dollar high. This is the good stuff. And again, you can get this Hobby Lobby, $34. I didn't pay that. Use the coupon. So, 20 bucks. It's not too bad. So that makes it, what, $4 a collar. And if you look here, $4.60 a collar. So, and then the Aztec, this is from Michael's. I don't remember. I want to say about the same, about 5 bucks. This is good stuff. All right. And then I've got gloss top coat. Okay. This is similar with spray paint, the clear coat. This is very similar to that. It's a protectant. After you get done, you put this on, protect your artwork. All right. Now, these right here. This come with the kit. Don't lose these. And then go pick yourself up some pipe cleaners. I got a big economy bag. Because, let me tell you something. This is where this patient comes into play. With airbrushing, every single time you use your gun, you got to clean it. After you're done, not in between every collar. Well, you do got to clean the pot between every collar, or you're going to get a mixture of colors. But after you're done for the day, for your session, whatever, you got to clean the gun. Yeah, I mean, tear it down and watch out. There are little O-rings, and I got some semi-shag carpet in this art room. Yeah, I lost one of them one day. It took me about 2.5 hours to find that stupid thing down on my hands and knees looking. So, and if you do it on a table, like a clear wood table where you can easily see it if you drop it. But yeah, you got to take the needle out. You got to take and clean the chamber real good. You got to clean the trigger real good. There's springs in there. Nitpicky, tedious crap is what I call it. It's, woo, my patience is not there for that. That's the part between the layers and cleaning that stupid gun every single time. Oh boy, eats through me. But if you're going to do it right. You know, clean that gun. Trust me. Because if you don't, you'll be replacing parts real quick on these guns. And sometimes these parts are not cheap. Depending on, especially that Eyewater Neo, a needle, like 25, 30 bucks, I want to say. It's not cheap. So, and some of these you have trouble getting the needles and the parts and the O-rings and all that. Sometimes you just got to buy another gun. And, you know, now like these here, these guns, maybe 20 bucks. They're not bad. But you get into Eyewater or Badger or any of them, and you're gonna pay some money. And there are some, I can't remember, there's one name brand that is way up there. I'm talking $300, $400, $500 for a gun. And you can even get them more expensive. So, you know, take care of your gun. That's the moral of the story there. Anyway, that's my airbrush stuff I don't use. Hopefully one day I will. And maybe I can bring you some artwork with that. So, Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you learned something. Hope I inspired you. And as always, your only limitation with art is your own imagination. Until next time, I love y'all. Be good to each other. And I'll bring you something again real soon. Thank you for watching, everyone. Remember, click on my goofy little mug down there to subscribe to my channel. Smash that like button to show me some love and support. And leave me comments down below in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about the video, what you'd like to see in the future, or just how your day's been. Doesn't matter. Just leave me a comment. And as always, folks, I love y'all. Thank you for showing your support. And I'll see you again real soon, folks.